Listen to me. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to y'all real quick. Before I talk to y'all about this, I do want to say something. I feel like battle rap is to a point to where it has died down tremendously. To the point to where I think it's kind of dead, bro. I'm going to be real with y'all. I think battle rap is dead. I don't want to admit it. Y'all don't want to admit it. The diehard fans don't want to admit it. Twitter groups, people don't want to admit it. People on, you know what I mean? Facebook don't want to, you know what I mean? Admit it. Battle rap is dead, bro. It is. You know, ever since the advent of the app, you know, nothing's been dropping on YouTube. URL is a huge contributor to battle rap. If URL's not pumping out content, it's a major problem. A lot of the casual fans are not able to see battles anymore, and so it's forcing them to buy the app. And then people get the app and they're pissed off because it's like, yo, we just saw this battle like on pay-per-view. Now it's on the app. Like, what else do we get? What other kind of content do we get on the app? And, you know, for the most part, you're just pretty much getting the battles rehashed to you over and over again. There's nothing really new that's been dropping on the app. But from what I'm hearing, they're supposed to be doing like an update. But for right now, what's on the app right now is not it. You know, shout out to them for putting the Boring Legacies out fast. And, you know, the Survivor Series, we got a chance to see Don Marino versus Swamp, you know, in which I think I got Swamp winning that shit 2-1. The second and third, I'm kind of iffy on whether or not I want to give him the first, but the second and third, I thought he won that pretty clear. But, you know, as a whole, the app is not giving people the content that they feel like they were going to get, you know. So I do feel like battle rap on YouTube is dead. You know, we got a card with Rare Breed Entertainment. You know, if y'all feeling that, let me know in the comment section. We got King of the Dot. They're trying to do something with Town Business. But as far as what's been dropping on YouTube, this shit is dead. Almost no battles. You know what I mean? Or the ones that drop, nobody really cares about. That's what's going on YouTube right now. Somebody's got to say it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? This is what I want to say. Moving forward, with battle rap being dead like it is, it's making it to a point to where on YouTube, small things blow up to be huge things, right? So now you got a problem. You got DNA Tooth that's out here. This guy's going ahead. He's trolling everybody. He's pissing people off. I'm kind of looking at it like, I think a lot of people who have problems with DNA Tooth just have a problem with him because right now he's moving into like a realm of success. And this is what happens in a sport like battle rap, like a negative sport. If you get any type of success in battle rap, you better be prepared to get a bunch of haters. That's all that's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of media or people are kind of looking at him like, yo, like where the fuck did he come from? How is he getting so successful? Instead of looking at it like, what do I need to do to fucking change like what I've been doing to get to the point to where I'm getting the numbers that he's getting?
Message.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's not on the level to where he's getting top blogger numbers, but he's to the level to where he's getting better numbers than some of the people that were there for a while. You see what I'm saying? So this is going to garner a lot of hate. This is going to garner a lot of people to be subversive towards you or just not like you, you know. And some people you've had problems with. I'm one of them, you know. And this is, you know, a lot of things y'all don't see. Y'all kind of just look at him like on YouTube, like joking around and shit. So you don't kind of look at the things that he may do to people behind the scenes, like calling me 200 times a day for weeks at a time, blowing up my voicemail so I can't get voicemails. You know what I'm saying? I can't even like turn my phone on or it's getting blown up by him. Putting my phone number out to people. Doing all these different things. If he did that to me, just imagine what he's been doing in New Jersey Twerk. That's some sick shit. To sit there calling somebody over and over, that's crazy as hell. Who's got time to do that? You know, and, you know, it's all fun and games, but when you start fucking with people's personal life, that's a problem. Now, in terms of what he's been talking about on this new YouTube channel, just talking about, you know, the New Jersey Twerk incident where he's stealing deposits because he is, you know, talking about him running off of people's money and not paying them, not giving them the merchandise that he's supposed to give them. You know, that shit's true. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be doing shit like that. You know, so on the new channel, I don't have a problem with what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? He's not doing nothing that's too fucking crazy and sideways. He's got a couple of things up there that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to be disrespectful. But as far as the majority of his content, you know what I mean? He's trying to make his way into blogging. I mean, it is what it is. But this is the problem. DNA Tooth has pissed people off to the point to where New Jersey Twerk put hands on somebody. Now, I do want to say he apologized to Dutch. I guess they had like a conversation about it. Me personally, you put your hands on me, we not having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? So, Dutch, I don't know what's up with you, like with that, but you know, he apologized to you. You took it, you took that apology. I'm hearing that you defecated on yourself, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's true, but this, people misconstrue a lot of things or inflate things. So I don't know if that's true, but if that's true, that's wild, bruh. You know what I mean? So I would kind of be thinking about, yo, I'm accepting an apology for somebody who put their hands on me for no reason, but that happened because of a lot of things that DNA Tooth has been doing. Now, I will say Twerk is his own man. He shouldn't be putting his hands on nobody. You shouldn't be putting yourself in a situation to where you can go to jail, because of something that a puppet's been doing. I was pissed off. I call it like a personal, what is it, like a private investigator to find out who he was when he's blowing my phone up. I ended up finding out who he was like way before a lot of people found out who he was. Me and Ben Swayze talked about it like a while ago. Like we already kind of knew who he was. But then it gets to a situation where this guy goes ahead and he exposes DNA Tooth who he is, and he puts out all the information.
Let's start with the aftermath of the blog. I dropped the blog, right? And I go to his Instagram page, which is Far Rock Gangster, right? Now, I get a phone call. I'm on the phone, and I go back to my Instagram app. His page is supposed to be right there. When it refreshes, the page changes from Far Rock Gangster to @HoldYouDown1. The bio is completely deleted. He unfollows and blocks everybody battle rap related. A couple of posts come down because if you see the screenshots, I'm gonna show you the screenshots of what his original Twitter handle was. You're gonna see that over time it changes. And these changes happen all within 20, 30 minutes. He over there panicking because now niggas know who he is.
Of his Twitter and his Instagram, all this shit kind of exposing him. Now, I'm kind of to the point to where I feel like people do need to know who's doing all this shit. You know what I mean? And we found out the dude's name. His name's like Dwayne Parker or some shit. And so, with that, we kind of like, all right, this is who the person is, but now it's getting to a point to where it's a little bit more dangerous than that. So New Jersey Twerk pretty much posts something. And he's basically like, we found out who DNA Tooth is. And he posts like a picture of this. Now, this is what this picture is about. Basically, we all found out the manufacturer to manufactures the tooth. You know what I mean? And we found out, the Dwayne Parker, like the dude's name or whatever, got his address, got all this other shit. I'm not going to put it on my channel or nothing, but everybody's got it now. And so it gets to the point to where people wanted to figure out whether or not this was true. So they went ahead and they contacted the toy company and asked like, I want this particular toy, but just like the one that you did for this person, Dwayne Parker, did you do that? And the toy company goes ahead and they say, we supplied this person the toy. Like pretty much confirming that this is the person who it is. And New Jersey Twerk is basically saying, he's not answering his phone now. You've been trolling me, you've been calling me and doing all this shit, but now you're not answering your phone. They know who you are, bruh. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Now they got your address, they got everything. You was putting people's shit out like on the internet like it was nothing. I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? But everybody's already got your shit now. So now it's gonna get to a point to where he could get really hurt, behind all this. And where he stays at is not really that far away from like New York City. You know what I mean? So it's kind of to a point to where you've been trolling and, trying to, put shit out on people's family members, this and that and the third, doing all this extra shit. And now people know who you are. So this is what I want to say to those people that know who he is. You probably want to think, you know what I'm saying? Because all this is being watched. The hip-hop police, they watching everybody's Twitter. They watching everybody's Instagram, everybody's YouTube, everybody's Facebook. And Twerk, you just put out publicly that you know who he is. We all know who he is, but you just put out publicly that you know who he is and let him know that you're looking for him. That creates like a whole nother dynamic. So I'm just putting this out just to tell y'all this shit is getting serious. You know what I'm saying? He's a puppet, trolling. I've never had this many problems with a goddamn puppet before. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, puppets are a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But this dude is doing way too much. He's pissing way too many people off. And it's getting serious to the point to where people already found out where he's at. He might want to move. You know what I mean? Or he might want to try to figure out how to rebrand himself or do something else because he's getting himself into a situation where he could really seriously get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So, Dwayne, I don't know what you're going to do. But, you know, right now, this ain't the move. You know what I mean? But it's getting serious. I know everybody's having fun with it. And, you know, I want nothing more than everybody to be successful within limits. You know what I mean? So, you know, right now on his YouTube channel, he ain't doing shit but just, like, exposing, you know what I mean? Like, you know, people for robbing, like, leagues and shit like that. I don't think that's wrong. But all the extra shit, you know, I think is getting him into some shit that I don't think he can get out of. You know what I mean? But that's the news for the day. That's who he is, you know. But is this, you know, something that is worth going to jail for? It's something y'all got to ask yourself. Now, if you see somebody, you know, and something happens, that's a whole different story. But to put out, you know, to the public that you looking for this person and this, that, and the third, when everybody knows you just put your hands on somebody, and if something happens to, you know, Dwayne or, you know, Farrock Gangster, whatever his name is, you know, they're going to be looking for you, you know, if something happens to him. And if somebody's doing some shit like this, you don't know if they'll be the person to tell, you know, if something happens to y'all. Everybody's just got to be careful. You know, it's fun and people are joking about it, you know, and he's kind of lighting up the internet right now. There's no battles dropping. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. I can't hate on somebody doing what they got to do to get successful. I was in, you know, at that point at one time. You know what I mean? Like, you got to do what you got to do, but at the same time, be mindful, you know, Dwayne, that these are real people out here. You know what I'm saying? That you pissing off. You know what I mean? Like, people can find IP addresses and do all this crazy shit out here. And so you just want to make sure that you ain't doing nothing that, you know what I mean, can be irreversible. You see what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying, bro. You know what I mean? But am I pissed off at him? I was. You know, but, you know, at the end of the day, man, everybody just needs to chill out. If y'all got a problem with him, you know, his success, you know, maybe you need to figure out how to better, like, move your page, you know, to where you can get success instead of just hating on somebody. Because a lot of niggas is just hating on him just to hate. But some people he pissed off, you know what I mean? So that shit's warranted, but a lot of other niggas, they just hating on this nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Come rate, subscribe, let me know it. And twerks! Don't go to jail for a damn puppet, bro. Don't do that, bro. You know what I mean? There's all kind of other ways to handle shit. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? It's an easy way to handle it. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up on Twitter or whatever. It's an easy way to handle this shit. But doing that, you know, getting physical and shit with somebody, that ain't how you want to do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to think smarter. There's, like, smarter ways to deal with shit, bro. But it is what it is. Come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.